Good morning, Facebook. Yesterday I did a post on my wall, and it was a very small, simple post. It was nothing major, but obviously it touched a huge nerve for a lot of people. The post was very simple. It just simply stated, whorish behavior will, if you continue to be a whore, eventually you will contract HIV. Now, a lot of people got upset about this post. Oh, some people got pissed. They said that I was saying that anybody who's HIV positive got it from being a whore. That's not what I said, nor do I feel that way. But I'm going to state this. I am 42 years of age. I came out as a gay man and began having sex with men in 1988, at the height of the HIV crisis in the gay community. In 1988, I came out, had my first sexual experience with a guy I was dating. I sit here in 2012 at 42 years of age, blessed, extremely blessed, that I am HIV negative. Over the years, I have buried many friends who died from AIDS and HIV-related complications, however you want to say it. And over the years, I've learned something from watching my friends who all passed away. It would be very foolish of me to sit here and say that my friends who all died from AIDS did not put themselves at risk for HIV. They led some very risky, sexually promiscuous lives. And a lot of black gay men, a lot of gay men, period, a lot of men, period, gay, straight, black or white, live their lives very promiscuously. So we know that HIV is contracted through sex. The more sexual partners you have, the more you are at risk to contract HIV. I don't understand what is so difficult to understand about that. The more sexual partners you have, the more you're at risk for HIV. So let me break it down to you the way y'all niggas need to know this. The more folks you going around fucking, the more you at risk to get that damn disease. See, some of y'all don't want to accept that for some reason. You seem to think you can just go fuck anybody you want to with no risk. I'm going to put a condom on, everything's going to be great, and I'm not going to get any disease. Well, I have several friends that I've known for years. One over 20 years. He always wore a condom. Matter of fact, he was a married guy, he has kids, contracted HIV. He always wore a condom and even passed HIV on to his wife. This guy's a little older than me. I've known him over 20 years. And sometimes you have to listen to what people have to say. Because a lot of people are walking around and saying, well, I've had many sexual partners. I've always used a condom. I haven't caught it yet. Yet is where the problem comes in, because it's just a matter of time. If you continue to have many sexual partners, it really is just a matter of time before you do contract HIV. It's just the odds are against you. Too many people in our community, especially the black gay community, are contracted HIV daily. And a lot of these people think, oh, I'll never catch it. I'll never get HIV. But a lot of people are contracted HIV every single day in the black gay community. So you cannot ignore those statistics and ignore the facts of this. The more sexual partners you have, the more you are at risk. I don't understand why people have such a hard time understanding that, but I do understand that people like sex. Some people love sex. Some people are addicted to sex. So when you're dealing with sexual addiction, people hiding in the closet, people not really want to be honest about their sexuality, but they screwing everything walking down the street, having many sexual partners. That's why the HIV rate is so high in our community. Do I feel that all people who have HIV got it from whorish actions or got it from having multiple sex partners? No. I mean, it's a known fact that some people actually can contract HIV through a partner that they're in a relationship or a one-time sexual experience. But in my 20 plus years of living in the black gay community, damn near all my friends who had HIV, and I'm talking about a whole bunch of people, they were not angels. They were people who ran out here and fucked everything walking down the damn street. They were fucking everything left and right and in between. They were fucking everything that they can get their hands on. I'm just keeping it real, and I'm just being honest. I know what I saw. I saw what these guys were doing and continuing to do today. So, we can all sit around here and lie and fool ourselves and try to make it seem like, these people were angels. A lot of these guys were not angels. A lot of my friends I buried had hundreds and hundreds of sexual partners. They didn't know who they got HIV from because they had fucked so many damn people. I'm just going to keep it real. And I know that sometimes that bothers people. But we have to be honest. We have to tell the truth. We must continue to be living honesty and in truth. I sit here at 42 years of age, HIV negative, because I didn't have that many sexual partners. I didn't fuck every nigga walking down the street. Did I meet some fine guys? Hell yeah, I met some fine brothers. Yes. Did I want to have sex with them? Yeah, I did. But did I? I couldn't. I didn't want to take the risk. A lot of these guys I didn't even know. Some guys, I never forget, some guy came and looked at a house up for sale. He came and looked at the house. I was living in the house with his real estate agent. Later on that night, he comes back knocking on the door. Very attractive guy. Very, very, very attractive guy. He was an NFL football player. And Lord knows I wanted to jump his bones because he sure wanted to jump mine. But I knew better. I said, I don't know this man and he doesn't know me. We have to be honest. We have to be truthful if we are seriously trying to fight HIV in the black gay community. If we're not trying to fight it, then fuck it. Who cares? Just do whatever. But if we are trying to stop HIV, let's be honest, guys, and let's be truthful about how HIV is spread. In the United States, it's not likely that you're going to get HIV through a blood transfusion. That hasn't happened in years. You're going to get it through sex. But it's hard to understand about that. There just isn't. Anyway, this is a little bit longer than what I wanted it to be. But I feel strongly about this. If you are HIV negative and you want to stay HIV negative, you've got to be careful. You've got to know who you're sleeping with. You've got to understand that just because you wear a condom doesn't mean that you are not at risk to contracting HIV. You have to understand this. And quit lying and fooling yourself and thinking that your actions are okay, because it's your actions that are going to get you HIV. And at the end of the day, when you contract HIV, the only person you can blame would be yourself. That's the only person you can blame. But anyway, I'm going to sit here and finish drinking my coffee and enjoy my beautiful Tuesday morning here in Atlanta. And I want you guys to just stop and think about your actions before you do it. Really understand what you're doing. And please, if you're HIV negative, please, please, please try to stay that way. And this message is from my heart to yours. Anyway, you guys, have a great day. Bye.